Hey everybody, welcome back to an exciting Action Figure Friday unboxing, and we have a special treat today as we are going to do two of the NECA Ultimate Line action figures. And of course these are both horror figures, but they are also both video game figures, and I think these are pretty cool. So for those of you that don't know, of course these have actually had video games way back in the day, and before I started collecting these NECA figures, they put out a Jason from the NES Friday the 13th game, and unfortunately he's very expensive right now, but I'm still thinking about getting him. And then recently I had run across the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one from the Atari game, so I got him used. And then just the other day when I found those NECA Ninja Turtles, I had no idea this existed, but we found the GameStop Exclusive, at least in America, NECA version of Freddy from the NES A Nightmare on Elm Street game, which I'm still desperately trying to get a copy of because that game I have so many nostalgic feels for. So we're gonna do him second, but neither one of these really have anything in the way of accessories, so that's why I thought we would do this as two videos to kind of give you enough happening in this video. I even thought about getting the Jason and doing all three, but it was like, you know, he's like 80 to 100 bucks depending on where you find him. I'm like, oof, that's a bit tight. So let's take a look around here. I do love this art. I think this is what the art of the Atari game would have looked like. I've never played it, but I have seen the Cinemassacre, you know, Angry Video Game Nerd. I've seen him play it, and it does not look like fun, but I just love the idea of this figure. And I love how the box is all retro and kind of torn apart and everything. Hopefully you can read that text if you're interested. And then of course they've kind of, you know, put the figure that's giving you a taste of what it's gonna look like into the gaming background. So I have no idea if we're gonna get a cool background for visual effects. Actually, it looks like we will. There you go, you got the old text, the Atari text. I didn't mean visual effects, I meant for action figure photography, or just interesting photography in general. So, all right, let's take a look, let's pop them out, we'll see what we think. I know you got to see my Leatherface, I think, last week. I don't know, I'm shooting a lot of these in advance now. So I have the options of changing what comes out when. But you should have seen the original Leatherface. So let's pull all this out, and let's see what we got. Actually, that will come in handy. Oh, there's Franklin's wheelchair. That's really cool. That's really cool. That's gonna be a fun background to work with. All right, we don't have a lot going on here. We do have the twist ties, which even though I hate, compared to the other things, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stop complaining about the twist ties. It also looks interesting that his apron, I can already see, has some silver on one side of it. And let's try not to break this chainsaw. Spoiler if I haven't put out the other video. Oh, okay, I see. It's up under his apron this time. Don't tug on Leatherface's apron. Oh, I thought his head came off. Like, don't lose your head, Leatherface. Oh, wow. Oh, actually, I love that head. I like that head a little bit more than the one that it actually comes with. So let's see, can I just do this? Can we do this and not break it? If I go from the side, then I can just slide it around. There we go. So that way you can actually kind of at least hold this chainsaw. But yeah, this head is actually way cooler the way they got the mouth all blacked out and the eyes all blacked out. The flesh is definitely a little more rotty. I think this is actually a completely, no, it's the same. It's the same sculpt as the other one. So not a lot of articulation. The tie's still flapping out, a little up and down. You can go up and down, you can pivot there. I do not like the elbows on this one, as we discussed in the other video, but it's single jointed. You move that around a little bit, you get some twist. There's not really anything in the middle, just a little over, a little back and forth. These legs actually do seem to want to do a little bit more. You can almost get him into a split. And same thing there, they both want to move, even though they do move independently. You do get bend in the knee and a little bit of twist. You get a little bit of twist in the foot and a little bit of up and down with figure pegs, not much else happening there. But yeah, so there's my video game Leatherface. I think I kind of like it. He's in his green screen suit. He's ready to kill without you seeing him in the modern world of visual effects. All right, that being said though, now let's move on to the one I'm more excited for, the NES Freddy Krueger. I've been wanting to play this game. Like I did pick up the NES Friday the 13th, and I was like, oh my God, that game is terrible but fun because of the nostalgia. But this game I loved, and I'm sure it's still really crappy, but you know, but you know, nostalgia just has a lot of pull to it, as we have all learned. And there we go. We got some awesome little text going on, and oh my God, the background with this figure is gonna be so sweet. Oh yeah, the scoring system up there, those garish colors. He doesn't even have a glove. It's actually molded into his hand, sort of. Nice. All right, come to Papa. Between Freddy, Leatherface, and Jason, hands down, Freddy is my favorite. I love them all, but I'm a Freddy guy through and through. Oh, and this is a thicker cardboard on this background too, so it'll stand up nicely. But yeah, look at that. Does that not bring back memories? It sure does for me. And you can find the game. It's like usually around 30 bucks, but you know, I want to find one. I don't want to order one because ordering old NES games can be tricky. You just don't really know what you're gonna get, you know what I mean? So keep hoping to find one in a con or in a store. And as usual, or as said, not a lot of accessories here. We get a hat. So, yay? I guess he could have come with like little digital bats or goblins or whatever all it is you fight in the game. It's been so long, I don't remember exactly. But I always loved the idea how that game worked too. I'm gonna be careful getting that hand out. He does have a glove, it's just a flesh-colored glove. Ugh, those colors are awful and I love it. How's the hat look? There, now he's Frank Sinatra. No, all right, so that is a great Freddy Krueger face. The teeth are awesome. There's a tiny bit of up and down. It's mostly side to side. I mean, it almost looks like cloth, but it is rubber. You can get his arm up pretty well. Lots of twisting going on. Oh, that elbow is bent awkwardly, but elbow works out pretty well. There's a little bit of back and forth on the hand, not a whole lot. And it does twist. And same over here. You've got the body, and I've got the brains. Always love that line. You get some movement in the legs. It looks like that's actually rubberized, so you can get it up a little bit more than I thought. And it does come out pretty well, kind of a ball jointed one. Again, well hidden knee joints. That's a little stiff. I'm gonna need to work on them a little bit. And they do twist a little side to side. And you get a little bit of side to side on the foot, a little bit of twist, a little bit of up and down, but not a whole lot going on there. And you do get the feet pegs. But yeah, man, I still don't understand why the game couldn't do the colors right. You know, it doesn't really make sense. It's a pretty simplistic color scheme. But I guess they had to do what they had to do. If there's a story to that and you feel like telling me, by all means, tell me. So here's what the glove kind of looks like, flesh-colored. Oh, I'm the man of your dreams. Give me a kiss. But yeah, so that's actually pretty cool. There you guys go. There's my NECA video game series, Ultimate Action Figures for the A Nightmare on Elm Street NES game and the Leatherface Texas Chainsaw Massacre Atari 2600 game. But let me know, what do you guys think about these? Did you get the Jason? Were you lucky enough to get him at a reasonable price? How does he compare to these? Are you excited about him? Did you even know about Freddy? Because like I said, I just stumbled upon him. I'm like, oh, I gotta have this. Let me hear your thoughts. Geek out with me in the comments. I look forward to hearing what it is you have to say. Other than that, you can click the thumbs up button, give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And I guess now I'm gonna get out of here so I can go open up some more stuff, and I'll see you all later.